Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the Kiwi Cheese podcast. We got Brent.
Hi.
We got Garrett.
Hello.
We got Ben. And we got me, Emma, the other one. Welcome. Today we're talking about some stuff, probably.
We're going to talk about the trip that we were definitely going to record podcasts during and then didn't.
Because screw you.
Yeah, it was a vacation. That sounded like work.
Yeah, it would have been too annoying to do. And
Yeah,
also we
it was
wanted to
go,
enjoy
go,
ourselves.
go for the most part as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I flew out to New Zealand. That was a 16-hour flight. It was better than stopping in LA. That is my review.
Oh, so you don't count LA as part of the overall journey because you're still in America. Oh wait, you flew straight from
No, he
No, I
said
flew
that he
straight
didn't
through. That's
go to
why
LA.
I flew
Right.
straight
Pay
through,
attention.
and it was better than stopping in LAX.
I've
Because
been to the
LAX
LA
is
airport,
garbage.
and it's really
Yes.
scary.
It
Can I
is
be
garbage,
honest?
isn't it?
Anytime I see the letters LAX, I immediately think of probably one of the only words I know that start with
Laxatives?
LAX. Yeah.
What is it
The
actually supposed to
association-
stand for?
Los Angeles Express.
Express. But
Los
why?
No, that's
Angeles
just
extreme.
Do I need to go into the full like science or like organization
No,
of
please,
airport
please don't.
codes?
It's okay.
Is
Oh.
It's
Oh.
Los
That's
Angeles.
not what we're here for.
I watched the whole YouTube video about it though. It was like 45 minutes long.
Oh, you did it so we don't have to.
Laxatives would not be good for that kind of flight. Anyway, no, so
How do you
yeah,
know?
we did that. What?
How do you know?
Not from experience.
It
Oh.
would maybe make the
common
plane
sense.
like people want to like land faster, you know.
Which makes it worse because you don't want to feel like that. Because that
True,
just
true.
makes it. Because then you're thinking about it and it takes forever. But yeah, definitely fly all the way through. Like it sounds worse to be sitting on a plane for that long, but like, don't stop if you don't have to. And actually,
Sitting
it's
in an
cheaper
airport
too.
is probably worse, right? If you have to
Yes.
stop and wait.
Well, and then also like if then you don't have to worry about missing a flight. You know, like if you have your connection, like you don't want to risk missing that.
Were your legs like jelly after standing up? 16 hours later?
Nah, not really. I mean, a little bit, but like I wasn't sitting down the whole time, so
Right.
and I had an aisle seat, so I would kind of stretched out, but not much.
Oh, good.
Did run laps.
Yeah, on the way back, I had an exit row, so I was like fully like all the way stretched out, like legs like all the way out, slumped down in my seat, you know.
Like a spider.
No. There were
When
people next to me.
when Emma and I flew to Wellington, we at the way down we got a seat by the emergency exit over the wing, and we got given an extra briefing. But it also meant we got extra leg room.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, well,
Hmm.
so for the bigger planes, you don't get that because they have a flight attendant by every door. But I did
Yeah.
get that when I got the exit row seat on Southwest because, like, those rows are, like, the difference is there's a huge door there for larger jets, where, like, on smaller domestic flights like that, the row's a lot smaller and, like, is just operated by you. So that's why they give that to you.
They should
'Cause
pay
I got
me
that.
for that seat because I'm
Right.
technically on call.
But yeah, we did a bunch of cool stuff. Like I jumped in a freezing waterfall watering hole.
That was
And,
my favorite thing. That on the entire trip, that was my favorite thing. That place has a special value to me in my heart of hearts, the waterfall.
No,
So
it's
having
because a lady went nude next to him.
I didn't see the nude lady. You guys both saw the nude lady.
I mean, yeah, we
I
both-
had no idea.
Yeah, I don't know how you didn't know. She swam so close to you. So this watering hole, like, it's winter there, which I mean isn't really. It's way warmer than winter, like for me. So like,
Says
it could have
Mr.
been worse.
Shivering on the Rocks.
Yes,
Gollum.
the water was. I didn't know the water was so freaking cold. It was insane. Like I was dying there. Oh, it was so
Meanwhile,
cold.
I'm
And
just
then,
like,
and
la
then,
la la la
yeah,
la.
afterward, after I get out, they're like, "Oh yeah, there were eels in there," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, there's eels.
But
you know.
I mean, to be fair, it was good that you didn't tell me while I
That's
was.
why I told you
when I got
afterwards.
in.
I wasn't gonna tell you before.
It was very smart because
Yeah,
I would
eels
not
in
have
most
gotten in.
places in
They
like
have- yeah,
most
exactly.
freshwater locations have eels in New Zealand.
You know, you turn on your tap to
Yeah.
get a glass of water, fucking eel. Just
Yeah.
The head comes out of the
That's
faucet.
right.
Yeah.
It's just like
you gotta go to use the toilet. Eels,
Oh.
just eels everywhere.
Oh no,
I
no,
don't have
because
any-
that's
I
like
don't have any balls
snakes are a
anymore.
real thing with that. Oh,
Oh gosh,
oh,
eels.
not here, not in the north, not in the north.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for the cold swim. I feel like I missed out.
There are pictures somewhere on the internet because the naked lady took pictures. So there's pictures of me in there somewhere shivering on the rocks,
He
somewhere out
looked
on the
like Gollum.
internet.
He literally looked like Gollum. All he needed is a fish in his hands, and he'd be Gollum.
Yeah.
I was standing up on a rock, and I felt like Faramir. It was great.
You did look very cool up on the rock spire.
Faramir, one of my top 5 Lord of the Rings characters.
So Skinny Dip Lady, if you're out there, if you took pictures of a very white American boy at this waterfall, I would like to see the pictures. Thank you.
You think you come over here and you're entitled to the pictures?
No. I just said I would like them. I don't expect
Do you
to
think
get them.
Skinny Dip Lady is a fan of the 2Kiwis&Cheese podcast?
I mean,
No, she's not.
she did seem pretty comfortable with us there, so maybe
Yeah.
she just didn't want to say anything.
She waited for
so,
those
like,
other people to go.
Yeah, she waited for like there were like 7 dudes just chilling in the watering hole like when we got there, and then they all got out, and then she clearly saw that it was like a couple like innocent children going swimming.
Innocent
She was like,
children.
"All right."
Yeah, the innocent children going swimming, and then their
And Faramir.
caregiver.
And
Daddy Faramir up on the rock.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's fair. Yeah.
My facial hair has a bit of Faramir color in it.
What's fair?
He's a bit of red.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't remember, what was the next thing we did that was like...
Well, I'm gonna move
Well,
past the
no.
first day because we
Yeah, that's
got fish
fine.
and chips.
There wasn't
that was
a
nice,
ton.
you know, a good
Fish
New
and
Zealand
chips,
thing
walked
to do.
around.
Yeah.
I got a
Yeah.
burger.
You got a burger?
Did you get a
burger.
burger?
Yeah, Ben got a burger.
And
Yeah.
then the next day we went to the Orbit, and we got
Oh,
really
that's right. That was the
fancy.
next day. Yeah, we
Yeah.
walked around
Oh,
downtown
yeah.
Auckland.
We should probably
shit
explain what the
ton.
Orbit is as well.
Yeah, so you know, like the famous one, the Space Needle. It's a tower like that, and I don't know if there's other towers that have this in it, but like there's a very fancy restaurant up in it, and it spins and at a slow rate, and you go 1 revolution like every hour. I think I calculated it was, and like so you're sitting and eating dinner by these big windows as you're spinning around, and like it's all windows around the side, and you spin around and you get a view of the city like as you're eating, and
At
it's
night.
and it was at night. It was a little bit rainy
And we
too.
were joined by Brick Girl or Brick Guy.
I was informed by an employee that I know outside of our time there, and they informed me that the tower at the very top of the highest point of the tower was displacing in the wind, like 5 meters.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
because
very
it
top of the
was a
tower
really
was
windy
moving
day when we were
5
Yeah.
walking
each
around
way in the
Auckland.
Well,
wind.
I get like motion sickness, right? And I hadn't been up there since I was a kid. And when we got up there and I realized the room was spinning, I was like, oh no, here we go.
Did you not realize it was going to spin?
No, I didn't. I hadn't been up there since I was like 7. I'd completely forgotten that it spun.
Okay.
And so we're sitting at the table, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Were you doing
Well, it
it?
was
The city's moving.
It was my first time up there. Brent, your first time as well, isn't it?
I had been up there many year ago. Many a year ago. It had
Just
changed
Garrett,
a lot.
just
It
Garrett
had
and I.
changed. We
Yeah.
went up there for my nan's birthday many years ago.
Wow.
It was good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. And I enjoyed it this time as well.
Yeah, it was so good. The food was actually amazing. We were trading bites of food to try everything and drinks and stuff. It was all like
Oh, the
absolutely
popcorn.
yeah, the popcorn pina colada. Yes, the best part, right?
That
My-
was
No.
My
The best
favorite-
part was the lemon.
Yeah, the
Oh,
best
yes,
part
the
was
best
the
part
dessert.
was the lemon. The lemon was so good, and I still don't know how to explain it to people.
Well, see, what they did is they brought it a plate, and it had a lemon on it, cut in half, and it was the best thing ever.
It was so
There's
freaking
Yeah,
good.
it was such a good
Hot
lemon,
lemons.
y'all.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I don't even know how
but
to
it
explain it. It was like
there was lemon ice cream, there was lemon sorbet, there was a bit of a lemon encased like around lemon. If you were to give a list of what you could do with a lemon for a dessert, it was on it. It was
It
just
was
Yeah.
like,
all lemon. It was all there.
Yeah. and it was,
but like it was also in the shape of a lemon.
I have a lemon
It was
muffin right
sharp.
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
That's not even fair. Do you know?
But that is fair because I didn't get the lemon when we were there. I got the other dessert.
I
What was the
gave
other one?
you
I can't remember what
many
the other one
bites
is.
of
It
my
was the
lemon.
chocolate cake.
Yeah, like it
I
was
gave
good.
you like
Nothing wrong with chocolate, but you guys have really hyped up this lemon.
Oh, it was so good. Come on.
I gave you
Come
some.
on, Emma. You
It's
gotta
worth the
admit,
hype.
It's a lemon dessert.
You know what? I'm
in
gonna
the
be
shape of a
offended
lemon.
if I
It was
ever
so,
go back
so
and the lemon
nice.
isn't there to greet me.
Well, to be fair,
At the
They
airport.
changed the menu. I'm gonna be very. There's a dude in a lemon costume at the airport, just like
I missed you, Garrett.
the
Put
menu
me in your
changes
mouth.
every
Oh, God.
3 months to every
That's-
season.
Yes, yeah.
My favorite meals were actually the entree and the dessert. Like if I were to rank them, it would go dessert, entree, and then the main at the bottom.
What were the
because
entrees?
I had
can't
I had
remember.
an uncooked venison like sliced with
Oh
like a
yeah,
spin of
that's
salad.
good.
Yeah, that was really good. I had
Yeah, I
like a
think-
pork belly, and it was.
The
I
citrus
honestly,
pork belly.
oh yeah, I think I had that too. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it was Logan and I who had the venison,
Yeah.
and it was
Yeah, you had the venison.
Stunning.
But yeah, no, that was a really cool experience. We went with a couple of people from that we've met through Twitch. It was pretty
And,
cool. Brick Girl and Brick Guy. Thanks for hanging out. It was awesome.
Mhm.
What
And
happened
then
next?
it was. Or are you dropping his name?
Well, yeah,
I said
Logan's
Logan.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Logan was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
You liked
Then
my
the
best
next
friend.
No, I hated him.
Okay.
The next day we had a good day. We went to the Lego store. No, we went to the Lego store the day of.
Yeah, we went on that.
Yeah,
That's where we met up with
That's
with
where
Brick
we
Girl, Brick Guy.
accidentally met up with Brick Girl and Brick Guy. We were like, oh, we're gonna stop the Lego store today to see if there's these Lego flowers that Emma wanted, and I don't think they had them, but like
They
we
didn't.
stopped
They
there
still
and
don't.
like
They're still
just
not there.
completely by accident met up with Brick Girl and Brick Guy there. Just like we
Yeah, it was
didn't even
funny.
plan it. It was just like, oh well, all right.
And then we head
It
into
makes
the city,
sense.
and it was the windiest, wet, and it was just like, wow, welcome to Auckland City, yeah.
Anyway, but
Yeah.
we've
It was-
got
yeah, I mean,
so
it
much
wasn't
to
bad.
get through. we gotta move.
Yeah, we
We've
do
done
have to.
2
Yeah,
days
we gotta
already.
get through. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 of
So
like 9 days.
next day was we went and we saw the Egypt exhibit at the museum specifically.
That was alright.
Oh, yeah, I
It was
enjoyed that. That
really
was
cool.
interesting.
That was really,
Yeah.
really, yeah, it was really
I
chill.
really didn't like what
Pretty good
happened
exit.
immediately after that, but you know, it was
Oh
fun.
no.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, Egypt exhibit was really good. They took you throughout a large chunk of you know Egyptian life. There was like an introduction at the start which talked about some of the cool things like with interest. So farming. Um,
Yeah.
but then like immediately after introduction went right into the gods, which makes sense. People
Mhm.
a lot of interest for Egypt goes straight into like the mythology. And then next up was talking about some like rulers, some well-known pharaohs. And then it went into temple grounds. So yeah,
I really
what
liked the
buildings and stuff.
the recreated what do you call
Model.
it? Like like
So,
the painted
the temple.
room.
Oh, I'm not up to that
Yeah.
yet. um,
Well, I was
but
just
yeah,
saying that
so
was my favorite bit.
yeah, temple grounds of worship, like like a not funeral grounds, but like temple is
Mhm.
in like places of worship. But yeah, then it went into the other probably well known thing is the funeral rites and that kind of thing. And then the last kind of bit was the mummy that everyone wants to go and see a mummy.
That was
There was
interesting,
a
though.
mummy.
They had
Yeah,
that, like,
Yeah.
hologram where you could see all the
yeah.
layers of what it
Yeah,
looked
that was
like.
kind of cool.
Mm.
Yeah, they had like a hologram like thing, like video or something that they had there. It was kind of cool. It's kind of
Mm.
cool.
Yeah. And then we
Yeah.
to kind of tie in quite nicely, we went and saw Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny for the first time. Some of us.
Yep. Some of us, yeah. I flew all the way to New Zealand just to see Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. That was the main reason I went. We saw that and then I flew out.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I
No,
guess
that
we
was a
can
cool
we can
perk to
talk
go see
about that
movies with
movie
y'all.
at another time because I'm not sure if we have time for that
Yeah, no, that's not a time.
today. Um, next, I mean, this was something Emma
We
and I had
went and
already done it, but Brent and Garrett went and did the Weta
Weta
Unleashed.
experience.
Yeah, the
That was
Weta
really
experience in
cool.
Auckland.
I
Yeah,
really enjoyed
that
it.
was
Weta Unleashed,
so
separated
cool.
from Weta Workshop.
Yeah.
It was the one up in Auckland, which was 3 projects which haven't been made, so you're only going to see about them in this experience thing.
Yeah, they're just
But
kind of like they take like 3 films in different genres that they like sort of shot like little trailers and things, and then they have like little production area, like they have big rooms with like production stuff relating to each type of film, and
Yeah, like movies,
they
special
were all
effects and
very
stuff.
cool, but like that
there was one which
bigature.
was better.
I really
Um,
like the dinosaur, the
Yes.
miniatures and the
That was the best
armor. That
that
was
part.
was the
so
best,
cool.
that
That
was
was
the
so
Yes.
best
cool.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the first one was like a horror creature feature kind of thing, and it dealt a lot with prosthetics and that kind of area of what they do. The middle one, which was the best one, was like a miniature. It was the model making and the prop making in terms of it was basically a prehistoric but like more ancient civilization, medieval with
It
like
was like
castles and stuff.
Dinotopia,
And it
but
was
instead
it
of
was
humans
carnivores.
living with dinosaurs, it was dinosaurs that had the amount of like they were like humanoid dinosaurs, which was an
Yeah,
It's
interesting.
like Lord of the Rings, but like happy and dinosaurs.
No,
yeah,
there
and
was
so like
the carnivores as the baddies.
I
the
guess,
Or
yeah,
yeah,
they
carnivores,
kind of.
yeah.
carnivores were the bad guys. They were like kind of orc-like in terms of like shambling
Mm-hmm.
structures and very primal, whereas the
But
herbivores were castles and sprawling stone structures and that kind of thing. And
I
there was a
liked
mini
the
yeah,
choices
that
you
of
walk through.
herbivores for what they would do. So you had like the tanks. If this was like like a squad, you had like the Triceratops is like a tank unit who would go in and like bash through like a army because they're like so strong, you know.
I
It was
would I
good.
would
Yeah.
consider if I were to set up units, I would have the Triceratops as almost like a spearman with a shield. I'd
Yeah,
have the Ankylosaurus as more like a brawler, like almost
that
like a
yeah, that's pretty
barbarian but
cool.
armored, you know.
Hmm.
And then I'd have like I guess the Stegosaurus as a swordsman. Yeah, that
I
makes
don't know how
sense.
maneuverable a Stegosaurus is. I think they're a
Well,
bit
no, but like swordsmen
clumsy.
didn't have to be maneuverable.
Oh yeah, I
Anyway,
guess yeah.
and then the last
Yeah,
one,
no, that
the
no,
last
no. I gotta
project.
say, there was a
Yep.
huge like sound stage that had like a giant miniature that you like kind of walk through the like canyon, the river canyon, like all throughout the model. It is
Oh yeah,
sick.
separating
Look up
the
pictures.
two sides.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
was so cool. Loved that
Yeah.
part.
Um. Yeah, and then they had stuff like the stuff which was it was about this project with the dinosaurs and all that, but it was very much also explaining how they would have how they kind of did Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit as well. It was like
Yeah,
armor and weapons and props in that kind of way. Yeah.
prosthetic. Yeah,
And
there's a
then the
little bit of
last one,
prosthetic, but
yeah, the last one was a bit more kind of. It was very yeah, but it was also the
Yeah.
biggest thing, which was a these two explorers finding an ancient robot and a well, it's not a robot, it's an alien robot that kind of was very much if anyone's played like Skyrim or anything like that, it looked very dwarven, but also more human. What's the robot that like that was the original basis for C3PO? That kind of robot.
Ah, like
yeah,
Metropolis, that thing.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you blend Metropolis and like the dwarven robots from Skyrim.
Hmm.
Anyway, and it
What
was
was the
that kind
point
of
of that room? Like, I get okay, I can understand like
robotics and
showing
projection. I think.
robotics. Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
yeah.
think,
See,
and
that's why
like
it didn't interest me
perspective
as
and
much. I was
things.
like, I didn't really see
It
it. You
just
know, I was
wasn't. Yeah,
like,
there you didn't see what
it
It
just
like
didn't
was
seemed
have
like a
going
the
on. It
big.
wasn't hands on really. It was very just showy. Like
it
It's
I
like,
liked
here,
the there was like a
tourists. Here's a
wall of
thing to
like
take a picture
stuff.
of. Here you
Yeah, there was
it
a
was
go.
wall of stuff there, and I liked that. I liked looking at all that kind of stuff, but I
Yeah.
liked the actual thing. I wasn't that
it
interested
didn't
in.
have the substance that the others had. The others had more
Yeah.
Yeah,
substance about what was going on, and there was you go into a room and there were multiple things that you look at and explore. Whereas that last room was mainly just one thing, and it was more like a this thing kind of moves a bit, and then yeah, um,
yeah. I mean, this show. Okay, I will say that like the sound system in that room was fucking phenomenal. Like it was
yeah.
so good. Rest of it was kind of.
The next day was a
Ooh.
that's when we went to we left Auckland, isn't it? The
Yeah,
next day.
Is that?
that's where we went to go find where Bilbo lives.
Yeah.
I
We
would have
went and
Bilbo
started our.
Baggins.
well, yeah, no, actually Bilbo, because the set would have been made for Hobbit, not Lord of the Rings. We went to Hobbiton.
Yeah.
Yes, we went on
Yeah,
a road trip. This is kind of the start of the road trip that the four of us went on. And thank you for all the driving, Ben. It was
Thank you,
very
Ben.
that's all right.
Thank you.
great of
Clap
you.
for Ben.
Oh yes.
Yay,
I
Ben!
I enjoy driving mostly, so yeah,
I feel you.
yeah.
Um, no, so that's where we started our road trip and drove out to Hobbiton. And that's where all the like seeing sights started. And bro, everything I know that it's like a lot of that is just like somewhat normal for y'all, but like it was everything was beautiful there. Rolling hills, just very pretty. Even if it
Yeah.
was sort of rainy for a lot of the drive.
It wasn't too
Wasn't
bad.
too bad.
Yeah,
I guess yeah.
I think it was much. I think it was rainy as hell the first couple of days, and then it sort of just went a bit, you know.
mm.
It
Yeah.
didn't really like. It didn't really like become sunny, but it wasn't like rainy.
Whenever we were in
sad.
Auckland, it was fucking rainy.
Yeah, it's true. Fucking rainy ass.
Yeah.
It's been
town.
raining
I'm
all
really
year,
happy-
though. Like,
Yeah,
I'm really happy it didn't rain at any point while we're in Hobbiton.
Yeah, we had really good weather for all the outside stuff
Yeah,
that we
it's true.
really wanted to do. To be honest,
like it was cold, but it was a nice day,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Cold. It was a
I
little
was just
chilly.
in. Yeah.
Hobbiton was really cool. There's nothing really much we can say other than at the end we had a nice time at the Green Dragon Inn.
Yeah,
Had-
it was. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was so much more. And if you ever get the chance, and you are a fan of Lord of the Rings or just film in general, go to Hobbiton. It is beautiful and so well done, and just awesome.
Fascinating.
It was
That
really
is-
wholesome.
Yeah,
It was.
yeah, that's
you,
a good
you
word.
leave with a smile in your
Cozy,
face and in your
cozy
heart.
and wholesome.
It's inspired. I think it's inspired us a bit as well. Which
Yes.
I'm not sure if I don't think anything will have happened by the time this episode comes out.
No, but
I went
tease. That's
I
a
got
tease.
It's your
home.
tease.
I got
Hobbiton
home
is
and I
your
bought.
tease
So
for something.
I bought a Hobbit hole when I went down to Wellington to do for the Weta workshop thing earlier this year. So I bought a Hobbit hole then, and I got home and I bought another Hobbit hole. So I've got 2 Hobbit hole little models now.
Oh, one quick thing. The Weta Workshop, the Weta Experience has a gift shop that has a bunch of like
It's very much
statues
the
and
same
stuff from films and things. It's got a pretty cool gift shop. It's got like Smaug's head in it. It's pretty fucking cool.
There's
There's a lot of
one
cool stuff
model
there.
in
I got a
that.
few things.
There's one model in that gift shop that I tried to buy before it was even open, because my dad works in Sky City in the construct. They're building a not in the gambling area, but he assisted with IT infrastructure and construction in terms of like managing that for this Weta Experience. So we got to go through early, and I tried to buy the King of the Dead statue that's in there. Beautiful colors. It's got like the sand greens. I'm using Lego colors when explaining it, but like the very those beautiful greens and then the reds in them as well.
When we
And I
talk
tried
about
to
colors,
buy-
we just talk in Lego color terms. So if you like look up the colors of that in Lego, you'll know what we're talking about.
But a beautiful statue that was sold out before the store even opened. I'm not sure if they even stocked it. Yeah.
Damn,
So
that's
sad.
insane.
Yeah.
You know, it would have been really cool if I could have bought a fucking sword, but I didn't want to have to ship
Oh my
that home.
gosh. Imagine
Yeah.
taking that back through customs.
I don't think
Can you
they'd let
explain
me in.
this? Just
Yes,
to
this
be
is
honest,
the sword
of this is Aragorn's sword. It's from long range.
It's probably easier to get it out of the country, out of New Zealand, than it is to get it into the US, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because
That's the worst
like
part, though, is that you can have something denied at past customs leaving the country, but denied coming in.
yeah, exactly. Like
so they
like,
just drop it in the sea.
Because like they're probably like used to people checking bags with like stuff like that because like of the Lord of the Rings stuff and things like that. So they're probably a lot more used to it, where you coming into the US, like they don't know where the hell you're coming from. Like the fucking
I know. I mean, I think they do know where you're coming from.
Well, they do, but like they don't give a shit. Like the people in New Zealand, that they understand. Yeah, fucking nerds come here and buy nerd shit, and they're gonna have fucking swords.
I mean, I've gone to
like-
America and bought nerd shit and came back with it. You know.
Did you buy a
I've
fucking
seen-
sword?
It's easier and cheaper.
I didn't buy a fucking sword, but I did buy.
Oh, come on! You gotta buy fucking swords, man. But yeah, no, we got a free mug from there as well. A really nice green dragon mug.
I actually have
because
it right here. I'm gonna put some tea in it.
Yes,
soon.
I can see mine. It's up on my shelf.
Mine
Behind
is
my
You can
TV
hear.
in
This
my
is the
room.
sound it makes. That's the sound of me
Ooh,
tapping my
wow.
fingers against it.
That was the tease. We're getting into ASMR.
Oh gosh.
But no, we got you can, I believe, because I think you said that you could buy that you bought the like the exact same mug back when you originally
Yeah.
went one time. Brent had been there before. The rest of us hadn't. So
Yeah.
he had bought the mug, but we each got a free one because there's an area of Hobbiton that is currently under construction to build interiors for a couple hobbit holes that will be toured through, and not confirmed rumor that you can stay in them.
Okay.
You probably can't, but like if you pay enough, if you have
Brent
enough money.
Brent stitched me up.
Someone
told
lied
me-
to me.
He told me
I got
told me
lied
that
to
you could
first.
stay in them. And then I asked on the tour how much it would be for a night, and the guy's like, "Oh, no, you can't stay in them. It's just like to
See,
show it's
but
part of
that's
the
the
tour."
thing. That's the thing, though. You probably could.
I think
There's a
health and
price
safety
for
wise, you
everything, Ben. There is a price for everything.
How much? He turns to you and he goes, "How much are you willing to pay?"
Tour guide was great. by the
Day
way,
2
also.
of the road trip was Emma's favorite day, and so
It was a
Emma, do
really
you want to
good
give us a
day.
rundown about what happened on day 2?
Oh, the snow day?
Yeah.
That's actually my favorite day. My favorite day that I've had this year. Because I'd never been to like proper snow before. And we went on a big drive to the mountain and we drove up.
Oh, okay. I'm going to jump in here with a complaint. So, Lake Taupo is the biggest lake in New Zealand. Um, like you look at a picture of like the North Island, you can see it, and I don't think there's any point where you can look at the lake and see the entirety of it because it's always kind of obscured in different directions. Anyway, it's about
It's
an
smack
hour's
dab in the
drive.
center of the island.
It's a super volcano as well. It is ridiculously deep water for
It's
a
very
lake,
cool. It's so cool.
and it's
Mhm.
ridiculously cold as well. Which I don't, because you guys hadn't gone in, but it's
That one I didn't
ridiculously
swim in.
cold. But I
We
I think it may be colder than the water that you went in.
Oh,
Probably.
definitely. It
Yeah.
was way colder down in Taupo.
Yeah, it was.
That's where we stayed. We stayed at a resort in Taupo.
Toe, like
For a couple nights.
your toe,
Taupo,
and then you're pouring water. Toe pour.
but with no R. Taupo.
No R. Toe.
Yeah.
Pour.
What was your complaint?
Yeah. So we were
Just was you complaining about the depth of the lake. I was like, "What? How does the?"
It's a big lake. Usually,
Yeah.
the drive to get to Mount Ruapehu, which is where we were going, you go the eastern side of the lake. It takes about an hour, hour and a half, depending on whether you're going the speed limit. Which was that road was closed. A whole nother hour, so about 2.5 hours to go the other way. And we didn't know that until we got to the roundabout where you'd go the way that you're meant to, and it was closed. So we're sitting there like, right, so this is going to add like another 2-3 hours to our journey
But we did
just
it
to go
though.
the other way. We did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I'll pass
honestly, I
the
didn't
talking
mind
Well,
it.
Ben did it.
Yeah, Ben did it.
Let's not.
I'm glad
let's
that you
not-
don't mind driving.
Yeah.
'Cause that was a trek.
Was it worth
was-
it, Ben?
I'll
I kind of like.
beautiful.
Thank you, Ben. Another clap for Ben.
Thank you,
Thanks, Ben.
I'll pass the talking stick back to Emma because we got close to the mountain and we pulled over where you could see not Ruapehu, but you could see Tongariro, which is a lovely mountain.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. It was just like a lot of snow, and it was like staring at the
See,
snow
I
in
saw-
awe until we actually arrived at it.
I haven't. I've been to mountains before. I've been to Lookout Mountain, and I think in Tennessee, because that was on a drive down to Florida. This was nothing like
Tennessee.
it. It was so
Yeehaw.
beautiful. I don't just driving towards it, like not even before we even went up. Just everything was so beautiful on all the drives. and it was so good. Like compared to the like there were definitely some parts we talked about last episode. I had a 16-hour drive from Florida to Wisconsin, and that was boring. Like compared to just the driving that we did in New Zealand, like it was like there were some like going through Chattanooga was pretty, but like that was
I don't
yeah,
drive
that
through
was about it.
Chattanooga.
No, I drove through
Sounds like a
Chattanooga,
kind of
Tennessee.
cheese. It's like a
Chattanooga,
different type
Tennessee.
of cheddar.
It's Chattanooga reminds me. I think I said it reminds me of Queenstown. It's kind of like a city nestled into the mountains, sort of thing. But
Right.
anyway, back to Emma.
Yeah, we got to the snow, and the car park was just like it was just snow like on all sides, and we had to walk all over it, and we ran around, right, and we threw the snow, and we slid on the snow, and then we made slushies with our juice using the snow.
See,
And then-
this
And then what
this
happened?
was...
I
What-
don't know.
What got lost?
Oh,
yeah.
Wait, what happened?
we were walking. We were like, okay, time
Oh,
to go. Okay, cool, time to go. And then Ben is like, wait, where are my keys?
oh, dude, yeah, that scared
And
the shit
We'd
out of
been
everyone.
like running all over the mountain. Like we'd been on like quite the little journey.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh
Yeah,
no, like how far are we gonna have to look for these keys?
Yeah, we were all over the area by the chalet there. So like, yeah.
Yeah,
Brent found him though.
Brent was the hero
Like immediately, they
found
were like,
them,
he
yeah.
won the day.
within like a minute.
It
Thank
was
you.
great because it was just like, oh my god, the keys, and then it was like, oh yeah, I found them. That's fine. Right on the ground.
Thank you, Brent.
My heart
Oh
rate
yeah,
hadn't
thank you.
quite got into the triple digits.
What?
Jeez.
What'd you say?
My heart rate hadn't quite got into the triple digits yet.
It was in the moment of like, oh my gosh, before like the tears would come. Like, it was,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
The tears
like
from
that.
Garrett.
I gotta add something. So I'm like, as you'll know, I'm from Wisconsin, so snow is not an irregular thing for me to see. Like we get tons of snow every winter. So like when we were up on the mountain, I couldn't have given a shit about the snow. I was climbing all over the volcanic rock and all that because that was what was cool to me. But like I gotta say, Emma, it was so cool just seeing someone who hadn't seen snow before be like so in love with it. Like just seeing that, because like from where I'm from, like it's just like whatever. It's fucking snow. It's
Yeah.
annoying. You
It
have to
was so
plow it out
cool.
of your driveway. But it was
can't
it was
imagine
so
that.
awesome seeing you run around and like throwing it around, sliding around on it, having a time.
Yeah, because there is snow in New Zealand, but I've just grown up such like a summer person, and my family don't do snow, so I've just
They
never
don't
gone.
snow.
Yeah,
They don't know snow. They're not.
I'm used to the beach.
Yeah, see, I have to snow, so yeah. Driving in snowstorms. Actually, I don't mind driving in snowstorms. I hate driving in rain more. But...
That was definitely a really cool highlight.
Yeah, that was so cool. We were so high up, like we were above the cloud level, which was awesome. I'd never been that high before, other than in planes. I'd never smoked that much before. The funniest thing is so like my sister is a huge Lord of the Rings fan as well as my brother-in-law, and like so I was on the top of the mountain, and like there's cell service on the top of the mountain, so like strong because of the chalet, so I straight up video called them and was like I'm on a mountain. that was like so much fun. They're like, my sister was like, there is a single tear just streaming down my face right now. I'm like, it was really cool though. It was so cool. It was so cool. I don't know. It was just so beautiful, and like it was like starting to get towards sunset, so like the sky was really, it was kind of pretty as well. It was just so good.
Well,
It was good.
it wasn't sunsetting on Ruopei.
It wasn't
What you talking
fully
about?
sunset, but it was
We
like
left-
getting down towards the
We
horizon.
left. We left at 3 o'clock.
In winter, though, it's different
Were
than
you
3 o'clock
imagining
in
a
the summer.
sunset? Did you put on your
No,
sunglasses?
it wasn't a
Is that what happened?
sunset. No, it was like it wasn't sunset, but like it was directly. It wasn't directly overhead, or even close. I'll give it that. But
Right.
no, it was just it's. I feel like there was something on the edge of my tongue that I was thinking about. Oh yeah, and then also what was it? Now Hoey is Mount Doom.
Narahoe.
Narahoi. Am I getting that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
Good
Yeah,
enough.
it's right next to it. We obviously didn't go up it because
You'd get us.
steep mountain.
You'd get a C plus.
Okay, I'll take it. Honestly, I'll take it.
It's a passing grade.
Yeah. But no, so on the way back, I was taking like I took so many pictures of Mount Doom. You understand? Oh, also, I stole 3 rocks from the top of Ruipeu.
Much to my disapproval.
The correct
Fuck.
I'm
word.
not usually a touristy person
Strickland.
to do that, but I knew my sister would appreciate a rock from the mountain next to Mount Doom, and then
You're
I
not getting
have
let back in New Zealand now. You know that
yeah,
you've
I've
condemned
already figured
yourself.
this out.
You were allowed to
I'm gonna
take a
have
rock
to
on the
smuggle myself.
plane?
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to
No,
take it
that's
back.
not allowed.
Not too late.
Don't
I
you
already smuggled it. They don't know.
But like when they scan your
They didn't know.
bags in the US, do they not go, "This is like a piece of nature. We don't want it contaminating our country"? Do they?
No, that's just you guys. We can give a shit about our country.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Yeah,
America! I'm just kidding. No,
I mean,
like
if
I'm
it
not
did
usually
come from
someone
New
to do
Zealand,
that.
I wonder if they'd be like, "Oh, actually, you can have that."
It's like actually, yeah, spread that, please. It might actually make it better.
You can plant. You've got little rocks. You can plant your own Ruipei because
Plant your
that's how it
rocks.
works. You just dig a hole, plant it in the backyard,
Yeah, no,
and wait a
I'm
couple
not
years.
I'm not usually someone to do that. I'm not usually one to like steal or break things off. But like it was like there were
Neither.
a million rocks up there. But like I have my sister would have I knew my sister would appreciate one. I grabbed one for myself, and then I have a friend that I used to work with at Ace Hardware that collects rocks from around the world.
We
So
all want
I
friends
got her
that want
one.
rocks, okay? But we don't go steal them off freaking. Okay, come
Where
on.
were I gonna get one then? Am I gonna go to the rock shop?
This is like the millionaires that have like T-Rex skeletons.
It's free
in their
real
houses.
estate, okay?
No, it ain't. What the fuck?
I'm not gonna go pay. I'm not gonna go to the rock store in Arrowtown and be like, I'm gonna pay $50 for this rock.
Oh well, that rock store was a lot of bullshit, but no,
Oh, yeah, exactly. All those rocks were very bullshit, but one was very angry at me. But I didn't give a shit. So
I was very.
I'm sorry to all the people I have offended. Sue me. Anyway, so after that, we drove back down. I don't know who wants to take the lead on that then. I don't know. What did we even do after? We just like go back to the resort after that.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
think
we
we did
had-
anything
we had
else.
Italian.
Yeah, I think we just like
Italian. Yeah, Italian. That's right.
Oh yeah, we went and got food at that Italian restaurant. That was good.
That was nice.
good.
I like that. Couldn't stop staring at the wall. It was
Yeah.
mesmerizing.
And then we drank cider.
Oh yeah.
Back at the place. Yeah, it was good cider.
And then
Yeah,
the next day,
day.
they had we went to the Hooker Falls. That was fun.
Yeah,
Remember the big-
that
the
was
big-
loud.
Yeah. That's wow. You go to like this amazing, beautiful waterfall. You're like, "Ah, it's too loud.
No, I didn't. It wasn't too loud. It was just loud. I mean, it's
Right,
just an
okay.
observation. It was above average noise level. Went to the falls, and then after that, we went to what's the town? What's the town called?
Rotorua?
Yeah, that one. and went on the luge. That
Oh
was
yeah, the luge.
really cool.
And ploppy mud.
The ploppy mud.
There was the ploppy mud.
Oh yeah, ploppy mud, geothermal ploppy mud. I okay, this is the funniest thing because I had the same reaction to like you saying ploppy mud as everyone else that I've told, and you were like, "Oh yeah, you'll understand when we get there when we see the ploppy mud why it's ploppy mud." I was like, "Okay, it's ploppy mud.
It
I
is.
have video of it, and like I would tell people, oh yeah, the ploppy mud video is coming up when I was showing like family pictures and stuff, and yeah, I would be like the ploppy mud. They're like the ploppy mud, and then I showed them the ploppy mud, and they're like, ploppy mud.
Yeah, ploppy mud. Yeah. I fell off that
Yeah.
luge like a couple times. That was fun.
You
Oh
did?
my God.
Yeah. Did you don't know if
Yeah.
I fully came off when we were doing that luge. Like
yeah,
I came off.
yeah.
I missed that.
The-
I was
The
racing.
brakes weren't working on when I went on the luge I went on one. So I was just like
Yeah.
going down faster and faster and faster, and then like I couldn't. It was just too fast, and it couldn't turn anymore. Like I couldn't turn like enough to get round the corner. So like because it's too fast, and it just flinged off, and it went like a few meters away, and I was like it was as if I just like stopped and the luge just kept going. Like
Right.
I fell off and I was just like, "Yep, I'm stopped." And then the luge just went. I'm glad it didn't
Just
take off
kept
any
moving.
further because, like, if it wasn't aimed towards like the actual like luge road, like if it was like downwards towards the hill, it would have gone like down the hill. And I don't know
Yeah.
about like getting that back, like walking back down to the farm.
Oh God.
But that was for fun. I like the luge.
Yeah. That was really good. I enjoyed
We did
myself.
it like 5 times. That was fun.
Yeah, that was so
Yeah.
cool. It was so good. It was good for the price, actually, to be honest. The 5 times.
Yeah.
The food there was kind of shit, but like,
Oh yeah. And then that guy like that guy pushed me. I spilled tomato sauce all over my shoes.
yeah,
Which
those shoes got
the best.
brutalized.
Yeah. I cleaned them up good now. They look like
Yeah, they look good.
Fine.
They look good. Yeah.
after being
and then-
covered in mud, freaking gone through the tomato sauce, burnt, gone through freaking ice, gone through I don't know, another like 2 lots of luges. Oh yeah. So I guess we'll talk about.
Well, we went back and got Hell's Pizza. That was good.
Oh yeah, we did.
That was really good. I really liked that. That was actually
completely
so
forgot
good.
about that.
Yeah, that was really good. We were all really tired, so I think that's why.
Did we get where did we even pick that up from? I completely forgot about.
Yeah,
Hell's
we
Pizza.
walked a little
Oh
ways. to go grab
yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah.
right. Oh yeah.
Did like the weird like steps in the back behind buildings and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, went back to the house and yeah. That was week 1 of my trip to New Zealand. Stay tuned for week 2 in another episode coming soon. Feel free to email us if you have any thoughts or any questions, and we'll see you next week.